Okay, let's get rid of that. No, we just made it bigger.
See?
Okay,
It's 8 o'clock and it's been a long day.
Apparently, it's been a long day. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's first say why we're missing two people. Angie has been enjoying that Florida sun just a little bit too much. All right, and she overdid it a little bit. And Michelle. Okay, so time change happens everywhere except for like Arizona. So people in Arizona think, well, we don't change our time. Nothing changes. Everything around them changes.
Is it just Arizona?
No, I think there's a
Is
couple.
it like a section?
No, it's the state of Arizona, and there's a couple of other places. I don't know if they're in the U.S. or not, but they might be. Um, so maybe. I know there's one or two other places, but they may be a different country. I don't know.
I think there's a place in Indiana that's like, and it's like Christmas or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's borders right where the timeline is, like where the time zone is, and they actually, from what I heard, and this has been a little bit, so I'd actually have to research, but they allow you to adopt whichever one you want. So some people will, some people will do the time change, and some people won't.
Oh, that must be really special trying to get anything set up.
Right? Yeah, no.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
so it's really just an Arizona thing?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
You just snapped something in my brain. Are you trying to tell me that there is a section of the world, there's a section of the US that literally just says, time doesn't matter. Time is a construct.
Yep.
So just make it whatever time you feel like it is.
Within the two time zones.
Basically, no. They're
Yes. It's been a while since I learned that fun fact, so I'd have to do a little bit more research on it. But yes, I'm almost positive. Somewhere in Indiana, it's like right by the right where the time zone hits.
I would never be on time for anything.
You just use it as an excuse.
Ever. No matter time, doesn't matter time of year. No.
See, now that would make someone like me insane.
Right?
Because I would have to coordinate with everybody. Okay, it is this time right now. What time do you think it is?
What time do you think it is?
Okay. Now, are you consistent with this difference? Yes or no?
You have to have like separate groups of people. They have to be categorized. You have to have these thinkers here and this time here, so you know who you're dealing with.
Optional time zone choices.
And we just derailed any chance of an actual topic.
Indiana.
That's because it's 8 o'clock and it's been a long day.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here it is.
Isn't it like a Christmas town too, or something like Santa Claus or Christmas, or I don't know?
I don't know. Most of Indiana is in the Eastern time zone, except for 12 counties that have remained or changed to Central. Indiana now observes daylight savings time, so that indicates that maybe they didn't always do it. Okay. All right, so no, it's a time zone or it's not a time zone, and they now okay. All right, I
Like I said, it's been a long time since I heard that fun fact, so it needs to be cross-checked because things can change.
oh no, I'm sure somebody killed somebody over something. All right, and that's why it's the way it is now. But anyway, so it's 8 o'clock, and it's been a long day. Except for me, I'm in Pacific time. It's only 5 o'clock here, Chris.
Has it been a long day?
No, only in the sense that I've got a lot of travel coming up, and plus a real vacation. So I need to like clear things out, and of course, Ashley put a project on my plate, Chris.
I love you, Ashley. Thank you. Just later. Just know that I love you for that.
Okay, so now that has put extra work on my plate. Now it'll get done in the time frame that I said it would get done. However, I wasn't expecting it, so whatever, it's fine. Today is April Fool's Day, and I was about to yell at a couple of people, and I was like, "Oh, it's April Fool's Day, damn it!"
I managed to prank myself, or more specifically, I think my iPhone pranked me. Because, and I had a client confirm this happens to them too. You know how sometimes if you have your iPhone and you put something in your calendar and like you leave that, you just try to put it in your pocket or something will get hit. It's the equivalent of a pocket dial, but it's like a pocket dirty delete. Because your iPhone will go, I'll pick it up and I'll be like, undo, create appointment for, and I'm like, no, I put that appointment in for a reason. Please do not undo creating that appointment. But apparently it did, because I woke up to a text from a client confirming their time for today. And since I never delete text, I see where I made that appointment. I see the conversation. Was it in my calendar and was I otherwise fully booked? Also, yes. All
right, I'm just gonna say I love when we were able to text back and forth. That was a beautiful thing, because you know how many times I would get to a house and I'd ring the doorbell. We don't have an appointment today, and I'm like, on a second. You see this?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Fortunately, the other appointment I had like just made like yesterday for a big dog in a big time slot. So I moved her because I had just made that one. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I managed to April Fool's myself.
Haha, just kidding.
Just kidding. You don't have an appointment today. I'll see you Thursday. And she was okay. She was very cool about it, but I was not. My brain was not.
Yeah, and also sometimes I guess depends on how much caffeine is in your system too. Because I was looking at something yesterday, and it was like, you don't forget to yeet a bottle of cinnamon out your front door today. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I've never heard that. And like, real seriously thinking, who throws a bottle of cinnamon out their front door? And I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow's April Fool's Day. So yeah, no, I did not throw a bottle of cinnamon out my window. First of all, really good cinnamon is kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not throwing out like a $6 bottle of cinnamon out into the wind.
No.
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock and it's a long day. Chris, my day was fine. All right. I know Denise came on a little frazzled.
It's just
actually, Mary.
Yes.
That is a thing that some people practice a ritual of blowing cinnamon powder into their homes through the front door, particularly on the first of the month, to attract positive energy, abundance, and prosperity.
No, it specifically said throw it out your front door.
Well, I think that part was just, yeah.
I'm still not blowing really good cinnamon either in or out my front door.
It's been a long day.
Yes.
When the BRT doesn't want to get in the tub.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
No.
And then he doesn't want to get back in the car. That's the thing. He doesn't want to leave my house.
Do you pick him up and take him home?
No.
Oh,
No.
just helping clients.
Yeah, he didn't want to get in Grandpa's car.
Oh.
He was like, hi, I like it here. And I'm like, you're too big. You're too big. I mean, I'm going to edit what I was just about to say. You can imagine things. But he's too big. Hi, Ashley.
Okay.
Did you say what Ashley put on your plate?
No,
No, I did
I
not.
want to know.
Yeah, I want to know because I'm so happy about that.
I don't know if Ashley wants to state right now because she's not ready to do it.
Okay. Okay.
But if she
Fair
says
enough.
it's okay, I will. She just knows she made more work for me.
Thanks, Ashley. She likes to do it to us too.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell she got that from.
Yeah, right.
When the student
my
becomes
God.
the teacher.
That's like Mary the first time when after you told me for like months and like a year straight to stand up for myself and set boundaries, and then I did it to you and you were like like she sputtered. You're not supposed to do it to me.
No, you set boundaries for other people. I can get whatever I want on your plate and then walk away from it. Okay, Ashley says we could put it out there. Okay, so I have the 6-hour mobile grooming certification class, and I'm on the website. It's all video. I mean, you could download a transcript if you want, but it's video and workbook. She wants to put it up. However, it's not
Is it
Wait.
not me this
video.
time?
It's not you. No, usually it's me.
So it's not video. So I have to have transcripts for it. And I'm like, this is a 6-hour program. I can't like write out 6 hours of
There's
transcripts. So
programs that do
um,
that.
I
And by
tried
the way,
to
you
have-
cut out a good bit.
yeah, download the video. And this is the problem. Okay. Because the video is on Vimeo and you just can't like download a transcript from it. So I have to download it from Vimeo. I have to upload it someplace else to do a transcript. And then I still have to, and believe it or not, Ashley, it is edited. Okay. Not that I'm saying it's a perfect edit and there's not more for you to do. Okay. But it is edited. So I'm about, I don't know, almost halfway through doing all the transcripts for that. The Hanvey Learning
I love
Management
it. That's
System.
really good.
So-
It's exciting.
So anyway, it's a process, and it's just something added to my plate. Thank you.
For a good cause.
Oh, and because of Ashley, I learned that you can use wide blades with your hand Vivac. I didn't think the air was wide enough to get it, and I was like, "Oh, I can't use it." She's like, "No, I use wide blades."
You didn't
Can
try it?
Oh, I did because
Oh.
I got a new clipper, and it came with a
Yeah.
wide blade and a set of wide combs, and I'm like, "Yes, please."
You didn't try it
Um,
beforehand?
No,
Oh, I would have had to, like,
actually-
curiosity would have killed me. I've been like, does this work or not?
Ashley, the videos, I've also uploaded them to the Drive folder as I'm doing the transcripts. So the videos are there as well. Do with them what you will.
basically, I was going to say, basically,
Chris,
Denise,
go
what
ahead.
happened was my cheap was at war with my curiosity.
Mm.
So I'm like, if it doesn't work, I'm going to be stuck with this.
Yeah, that's true too.
And I wanted to buy a certain new clipper anyway, and I didn't realize it came with it, so that was just a bonus.
I could see that point too.
And I can see that it doesn't work well with the longer blades. However, I use much lower suction than you do. So now I get to play. Now I just get to play with it. I will say that BRT took me half the time.
Oh, silly wide blades, man. I try any new groomer that walks in, I'm like, you've got to get these. I denied them for a long time. I was a little old school.
Again, all of the things I
Yes.
wish I had when I was still grooming.
They're a game changer.
It makes me this much want to go back into grooming just to play with the new stuff.
Just go to
Just
somebody's
this
place and
much.
play around with the stuff.
Maybe if, well, right now I don't have any dogs that require grooming. Maybe if I get a dog that requires grooming, maybe I'll groom it once and I'll go, yeah, this is I need to get this dog on a schedule with you.
That makes sense.
Okay, so tell us about your day.
It's just been a long
Denise.
2 weeks. Like we had intergroom, and then I came home for a day, and I went to Comic-Con, and then we left that night, went to Nashville. But I know, right? And so of course it never fails that as soon as we go out of town, just everything starts to happen. So like my manager had to have emergency back surgery. And one of my my groomers, we parted ways. It was pretty mutual. Like it just wasn't working. So like being short a groomer, and then on top of that, having my manager out and stuff like that. So today was the first day that I had to pick up a second schedule because the groomer who left wasn't, she only did minimal amount, so I can pick them up because I'm the workhorse. But today was just a long day because I've been gone for like the 2 weeks. So it was the first day back. My brain, see, Mary makes fun of me when I say it's 8 o'clock, but my brain stops at like 2 o'clock. I can keep going physically, but my brain doesn't function very well after 2 o'clock. So
Well, that's really a good point to make because we all have different internal clocks. Okay. So now that I'm here on the West Coast, my brain doesn't really kick in till about 11, 12.
I can see that.
So yeah, it's so nothing's getting done beforehand. I'm sitting on the sofa. If I try to do something, it's just not really getting done. However, I can work a little bit later in the day. Okay.
And I think I abused my internal clock too much because normal, like I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl. Like there were times when it's like, oh, I really want to go to sleep, but it's 11 o'clock and I'm writing a class or I'm writing something and I'm like, my brain is just firing and boom, at 11 o'clock at night. And in the past 6 months, I think my brain and body said, you know what? You just too far, Chris. And now by 8, 9 o'clock, I'm done. I am done. I am checked out. I am like, it is sofa time or sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I don't get to sleep for 3 hours, I can't. I'm like, nope, I got work to do. Can't make myself do it.
Mm-hmm. My 8-hour shift is 6 to 2. That's my most productive. 6 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can still do things and still have energy to go do things, but don't ask me to be solving life's problems after 2 o'clock. I try. I can. It's very frustrating. So it was a long day because, I'm not used to also being mentally engaged. So you add in me coming back, and then you add in me having to be mentally engaged until 5 o'clock. So, yeah.
So So you're on the morning shift.
the
Mary's
morning
got
shift.
that nice 11 to 7. It's like that nice mid shift. And I don't know what I've done. I don't know.
You're a swing shift.
I don't know. I'm the swing shift, which is probably what's messed me up a little bit, but I'm
You know, and that's interesting because we'll go to
Mhm.
conferences and we'll teach. Okay. And they used to put me on at 9 o'clock in the morning classes. Which is freaking ridiculous. For me, totally ridiculous. Why am I teaching a class at 9 o'clock in the morning? All right. My body is there, but my spirit is not. But now, and this is going to, I've had conversations with trade show directors. I'm not at my best at this time in the morning. Would you move me a little bit later? And maybe move that morning person into the 9 o'clock where they're going to shine. Effective use of resources.
You see, Mary, what happens is then they go, well, Chris is working at a booth, so it would be better for them to get her in that morning in that 8-9 o'clock class, so she'll be at the booth on time and not have any time away from that, which sometimes works beautifully, except the days I'm not able to get any coffee for an 8 o'clock class. Then
I guess so. The point we're trying to make is that if you're going to a class and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, bring either something with sugar or coffee to your speaker.
Yes.
And if you're not a morning,
it's like,
and if you're not a morning person going to one of mine, I'm so sorry. I'm obnoxious in the morning. You should see the girls. Mary, look what you have to look forward to. So,
oh, we're rooming. You know how many places we're rooming on? We're rooming at Tacoma. We're rooming in Colorado. And we're rooming in Arizona.
look what you have to look forward to.
Okay?
I'm that. So, like, the girls walk in the morning, I'm like, morning. And they are like drained. I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, it's morning. I'm like, okay, smile.
And it's going to make it, what's going to make this worse, Chris, is she's a morning person,
Yeah.
Eastern time zone.
Oh, I'm horrible with the time change too. I try so hard. I'm horrible with going backwards. Yeah.
She's rooming with somebody who is not only not a normally a morning person, but not a normally morning
And you're on
person,
time zone?
which she's already done with her day.
Very important questions. Neither of you are teaching demos, right? There are going to be no shears or sharp objects in the room.
No. Okay, let's talk real quick about the Tacoma show. Okay, so Denise and I are sharing a booth, and it's going to be right next to the Pet Style is Really Fun booth. And I will do demos at either one of those booths as long as it relates to first aid. So if you want me to show you a bleeding injury or how to wrap anything of that nature, if I'm at the booth, I will do a demo for you. So it's not going to be like a specific time. If you want to see that, come find me and ask me and I will show you.
You know what I got from that, Chris?
Okay.
I got, she can stab me and then fix me. When I
have a stuffed
at least I know she can fix me
dog
after she hurts me because I'm the morning person. See, I got this. I'm very realistic with my situations.
So she's going to beat you with a stuffed dog.
Yeah, and then she can fix my head.
Stuffed dog, absolutely. All right, so have sympathy for me. Not a morning person, rooming with a morning person. But anyway, at the Pet Style is Really Fun, we are going to be doing raffles. We're going to have something's going to raffle off like a dryer and whatever bigger ticket items we get. But we'll do the silent auction. And there'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 different days. And just so you could see, I am making badge holders, one for each of the days. I got 2 of them done.
That's pretty.
There's little skulls. This one. This one is
See,
dragonflies.
she has time to work on the hand bee project. If she can do those.
Hey, 24 hours in a day.
Mhm. And then, so I will be with Mary in the booth for the Ambitious Groomer. It was supposed to be my grooming product, but that's not
Mhm.
coming out yet. Production issues. So it'll be the Ambitious Groomer. And then Mary doesn't know that I just had a talk with Mogo today, and we may be doing something with Mogo together, all three of us, in Tacoma as well.
Ooh.
Okay, I've got no problem with that. Do you know if the booths are going
I
to be
don't know
together
that
or
one.
not?
That one I don't know. Normally, Pet Stylist
So
Relief Fund, they wait until to see whatever they have left over.
Yeah, but I already told Gwen to put our booth and the Pet Styles Relief
Okay.
booth together.
We're going to be busy.
So-
So if anyone's watching this, I'm going to plug this too. If anyone's watching this, Mary and I can use help at booths. So we could, please reach out to us.
Hey, I have
Yes.
a silly question. What time does the trade show run?
I think Friday and Saturday
Okay.
it's 10 to 5.
It's 10. Okay.
I got 2 classes now on Sunday. I don't think they're
yeah,
the
there
same
it is.
time as your classes.
Sorry. It was 100% on the schedule. Thank you, Barkley. But it's after 8 o'clock and we're tired. It's been a long day.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes.
What were you
All
saying
right.
prior?
I know they added an extra class for me on Sunday. I think I have 2 classes
I'm
now
Friday,
on Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, 1 class each day.
I don't think my classes are anytime the same time as yours. They got me for the 4-hour emergency disaster class on Thursday, and then 2 on Sunday.
I don't ever know my schedule until typically the day I'm getting there.
Yeah,
but I actually have to know it this time. And now that we have booths for the Pet Stylist Relief Fund, I really sort of actually have to know that. So,
yeah. All right. Hey, Chris, do you have our weird animal fact?
I do not, because
it's 8 o'clock and it's been a long day.
I found out that Angie was not going to have one, that was not going to be here, like far too close to 8 o'clock. And I've found out that if you have a really rough traumatic weekend and you're working on 2 brain cells, after a week, you think you're fine. You're not fine. I'm up to 7 brain cells.
Okay. So I don't have a weird animal fact either. Except, okay, not weird animal fact. Maybe something more along the lines of what Angie would do. But I have a mason bee house.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So mason bees don't produce honey, so there's no hives or anything like that. I bought a house, and the way it works, if I buy a house, if I buy a mason bee house, okay, I won't actually have mason bees to the following year. So if I want mason bees this year, I have to actually buy the cocoons for it. So I did. I bought cocoons, and I've got the mason bee house. The males have all hatched already, and not all the females have. So the males hatch first. They go do their pollinating thing, and then the females come out, stretch out, and they go, "Oh yeah, we need more baby mason bees. So let's work on that." And I'll have mason bees again next year.
I believe that's why they call it the birds and the bees.
Probably. All right. Hey, Lauren. So I guess we'll be here next week. How long is it until Tacoma?
Yeah, we have a while,
like 3 weeks
actually.
to Tacoma.
Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll be back next week. the three of us will be at Tacoma. And I
Yes.
think it's the next show, right?
Yes.
Anyway? Okay. All right.
Bye,
We'll
everyone.
see.